won't be getting out of here alive.
The hell? Is that a Zoogle? Everyone, be careful!
That thing is huge! Looks like we've got our work cut out for us.
Salve, salve rapaziada, tudo bom com vocês? Sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal. Quem fala com vocês é o Mailton. Estamos aqui com mais um episódio de Tales of Arise, rapaziada. Quinto episódio da DLC The Beyond the Dawn. DLC essa que envolve a Nazamil, uma filha de um Lorde, né? Ela é filha, né, do Lorde que antecedeu o Vroa, né? Que a gente derrotou na história principal do game, né? E como de costume, né, como ela é uma filha de um Lorde, né, e ela é uma filha de um Rehna com um daniano, pessoal, né, como sempre, né, achei isso errado, né, e aqui tem negócio, né, aquele preconceito, né, com a menina, né, como se a menina tivesse culpa de alguma coisa, né, mas enfim, a gente tá indo pra Uzbek, né, e na verdade é Casalha, eu acho, né, que é o Reino do Fogo, né, onde tudo começou na história principal, né. Vamos lá, mudei a roupinha dos personagens aqui, né, coloquei umas roupinhas diferentes só pra variar, mas vamos lá. Cadê Casalha? Uzbek. E a gente já tem uma quest principal lá já, uma quest secundária que a gente já vai fazer já também. É uma DLC bem grande, hein, cara. Nossa. Orbus Casalha Uzbek.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Bem diferente, né? Mano do céu, como tá diferente. As flores estão nascendo, as pessoas estão mais de boa. Mano, quanta coisa, velho. E...
Huh?
What's the matter, Law?
It's just weird how quiet it is.
Are you sure? Isn't this how it normally is?
Usually there's a little more going on, like building and repairing houses and stuff. But there's none of that.
Now that you mention it, you're right. Did they halt the repairs or something?
Well, if it isn't the blazing sword, and Law too.
Just call me Alphen.
But that's no way to speak to our hero and savior.
Hey, what's going on? It looks like the construction's on hold.
It is. Is that why you're here?
No, I was just wondering. Mind explaining?
You know how the Crimson Crows are in charge of reconstruction? Well, they've been busy lately. Which means the repairs on my house are taking forever. My family's tired of waiting so long. We could make some progress if we at least had materials.
So you want us to do something about that?
Yes! You can find what we need in the Iglia Wastes. Should be a cakewalk for a...
Talk about getting carried away.
I guess this is what heroes do now.
Alphen.
Still, we can't ignore this.
Something's bothering you again.
People rely on us because we're heroes. We just drop everything to help them because it's expected of us. Is that really the way it should be?
Cara, a cidade tá bem diferente, né, mano? Nossa. Cara, querendo ou não, mano, o Alphen salvou todo mundo dessa cidade aqui, velho. Ele foi voador, né, mano?
Life seems to be improving for these people. Even their clothes are higher quality.
They're still not as well off as some other places, but they're getting there.
Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa aqui na estalagem. Acho que não tem, não. Vamos ver.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
De viagem. Oh, finalmente choveu, cara. Mano do céu, esse calor tá insuportável, cara. Hoje finalmente tá chovendo, mano. No dia 15/11 que eu tô gravando esse vídeo, nesse exato momento tá chovendo em São Paulo. Não é aquela chuva. Nossa, que chuva. É, mas pô, já deu uma refrescada tremenda, velho. Tremenda. Como que eu subo lá em cima? Aqui, ó.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Vamos ver o que esse tiozão quer. Cadê ele aqui? Deve matar algum bicho.
Crap!
Oh, hey!
Sabia.
Really?
I guess.
Well,
Yeah!
sure.
Vamos ter que ir lá para as ruínas de Fragan. Matar algum bicho. Mano, essa roupinha no LoL fica da hora, né, mano? Ele fica parecendo o Kong, né, mano?
That phrasing has got me especially curious.
What exactly can't be placed
Bom, a
and
gente já
where?
tá indo lá mesmo, então... É uma mão lavar a outra.
Could it have something to do with collecting clothing?
I don't know, but something seems off. Zugals have been gathering recently, huh?
Tá, tem 3 lugares pra gente ir, né? Que é da missão principal. Onde tá a ruína? Acho que a ruína tá lá na parte da loja ali, né?
The Iglia wastes haven't changed. Still nothing but Zugals living here.
Not to be rude, but it's not exactly the
Ó, chato.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Now you see what I can do!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. Take this!
Do it! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! Now!
Waterfall!
Lunarongo!
Don't you think you've saved up enough power at this point?
I was just
Pô, a gente tá forte, hein, mano?
Stop being shy and just go for it, like you always
A
do.
gente tá nível
Could be
quase nível 80.
useful.
Vou matar todos os bichos dessa área. Aí depois a gente começa a exploração. Mais uns ali, ó.
Coming through! Eat this! Down on the ground!
Caramba, mano. O bicho tava stunado, velho.
Dragon Swarm!
A wailing dancing of lightning! Divine savior!
All back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
Come on! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Shine! Radiant Light! Bonus of regeneration! Dragon Swarm!
In the wind!
Easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Sorry,
This one's got your name on it!
ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Here I come!
Lightning! Great lightning! Radiant pierce to the wind! Air thrust!
Caramba, mano. Que bicho chato, velho. Para de pular, velho.
Winds of heaven!
Que coisa, velho.
A fascinating art there.
Esse bicho aqui é novo, né, mano?
No.
É um lobo? É um lobo.
taste.
That's how you judge them? Out of our way!
No escape! Dragon Swarm! Here I come! No further! No escape! You're finished!
What would I do
I'm
without
ready!
you? I am the astral energy!
Say no more! Good going, Ridwell!
Nice, Alphen!
It's almost... Then I'll split it open! Be my guest!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Now you see what I can do! It's over! City of Darkness! You're mine!
Came between her
Anything in armor is over! In an instant! Impact block! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
Vou ver onde tem mais bicho.
heard Calaglia's climate became milder up.
I won't forgive you!
Take this! I'm not done!
That'll bring you down!
No escape! Dragon
Lunar
form!
corruption! You got company! By the power of water!
It's on! Try harder!
A wailing blazing spear! Here's
You're
the
mine! Dragon form!
Dohalim! Immobilize that one!
Indeed. That does seem wise.
Now let's turn the tide.
Stardust! Lunar Rongo! You're on! Here I come! Dragon form!
Morre, fi.
My turn! Strike! No escape!
Caramba, que bicho chato pra morrer, velho.
I can feel my precision improving.
Uma rocha aqui, ó. Umas abelhas.
I'll take you all off!
Spirits within the soil.
Awaken and wreak havoc!
Dragon form!
I'm out of ammo! I'm all plugged up!
Dragon form!
Caraca, que magia da hora, mano.
Come on!
Fight better at a distance! Let's do this together, Alphen!
You're mine!
Soil.
Awaken and wreak havoc! Eternal devastation! Crush! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! My turn! I'm not done! It's over!
Freeze Lancer!
You're mine!
Now! This one's got your name on it!
Caramba, deu bastante dano aquele bicho, hein, velho.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case. Whew, what a rush.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Deny! Here I come!
Healing circle! Heal!
Give me your deck, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You've got it. What to make?
Heal! Go for the weak point!
Dragon form!
Prepare to be sealed.
In an instant! Impact block!
As finalizações são muito da hora, cara.
Step back. This one's all law.
As finalizações desse game, elas são muito bonitas, cara. O charme desse jogo é essas finalizações, tá ligado?
Let's dispose of the
Now
trash!
you see what I can do.
Take this!
The water of the world!
You're mine! Dragon form!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Isara!
Dragon form!
More without Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory!
Take this!
No armor can
Naturally.
stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
I don't feel like my... Are you alright? Let me handle one.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Ali eu lembro que na história normal a gente enfrentou um boss, né? Que era relacionado com a história do LoL. Vamos aqui, que deve ter mais bicho. Acabando minha bagulho de XP ali. Quase.
Come one, come all! Burn! You're mine! Dragon form!
Radiant light. Pulse of regeneration. Regenerate.
I owe you one! Take this!
You must be tired of healing.
Leave me. I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on us.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! More with that kid,
The flame inside me! Yours to be...
Astral energy! Full throttle! Let's dispose of the trash.
Resonate with the earth.
Denied!
Take this! Take this! No escape!
within the soil.
Here I come!
Go for the weak point!
Ignite!
Thunder field! The waters of
Take
creation!
this! Dragon
Dance,
form!
immortal goblin!
Light burst forth!
Radiant genesis! So, how was our performance?
Marvelous to behold.
Dance in the wind! Illuminate the time!
Here I come!
Holy land!
Dragon form!
Came between heaven and astral energy!
Say no more.
Let's refrain from losing. As I recall, there's a recipe we've yet to try.
Yeah, this is the last ingredient we need.
Then let's go ahead and prepare it. Coming through! Now you see what I can do!
Here! Lunar Preston!
In a bind,
Dragon form!
exploit the enemy's weakness. I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant genesis! So, how was our performance?
Marvelous to behold.
Holy land!
Thank you. And I'm still grateful.
Away it now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! You guys want to rest here?
Tá.
Huh? Is that what we're looking for? What's this thing? What's this thing?
Bora, tá acabando o bagulho de XP. Vai.
Is that the Zoogle we were told?
An opponent like this should be easy.
That'll bring you down! Security! Glacial Spear!
You're mine!
Evil!
Struck!
Freeze Laser! I'm on a roll!
Your arts are truly incredible. Every little bit helps. Indeed it does. I'll keep pushing to be better as well.
Dance, immortal droplet!
Light burst forth!
Radiant genesis!
And that takes care of the Zoogles. Wait, what's this? There's more than just clothing here. The leftovers of some kind of meal. What's it doing in a place like this? For now, let's report back to...
Let's dispose of the trash. Where are you going?
I'm ready!
It's over! Dragon form!
Do it! Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push!
Let's do this together, Alphen.
They're above us.
Now!
You know what to do.
It's my turn, is it?
Nossa, que surra.
Go get him,
Esse bicho nem fez nada.
Over so soon?
Eita,
You can tell it's tough just looking
vai
at
matar
it.
ele.
Yeah. It'd probably mess us up
Será que eu
good.
tento? Curioso, mano. Depois eu tento, vai. Ficar um pouquinho mais forte. Então acho que a gente já explorou bastante, né? Acho que tá na hora da gente começar a pegar as coisas.
I won't forgive you! A whirling struggle! That'll bring you down! Winds of heaven! This one's mine! Now!
This one's all mine! Here I come!
Here's evil!
Flying freaks! What did they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Freeze laser!
Can you take it?
Thank goodness we won!
Chegamos no nível 80. Tá, vamos fazer essa quest aqui então. A gente já fez a outra quest? Já. Então, beleza. Vamos subir aqui em cima. Sumice robusta.
Guess I misread the landing.
Dá pra subir na nave? Não, não dá. Tem um caminho ali em cima, né? Daqui a pouco eu vou ver o que que é. Oi, tudo bom?
An opponent like this should be easy.
A whirling struggle. Winds of hot water.
Here I come! Dragon Form! Okay, here I go. Dragon Form! Take this! I'm not done! Awaken and wreak havoc! Dragon Form!
Bicho, igual uma Beyblade.
Shattering of pieces! Attack!
In an instant!
Segura aí.
Your skills are always impressive, Doe.
Everything we need is here.
Hopefully this will help the reconstruction start again.
You're lost in your thoughts again.
It was probably the blazing sword they needed.
People who know you?
We all have a hard time with the discrepancy between our true self. But I doubt such knowledge will help you feel any better.
Hey, why don't we go back to Ulzebek? There's no point in staying here.
Right. Let's go.
Vamos lá. Aqui antes disso, te dar uma explorada aqui em cima, que eu vi uma subidinha ali.
Your travels began here, did they not? Yes, this is where Shion and I met. Everything started with that moment.
Who knows where we'd all be right now if you two hadn't run into each other?
If I hadn't met Alphen or the rest of you... No. I don't even want to imagine what that'd be like.
Life is full of surprises, both good and bad.
That's right. When things get tough, we just have to stick together and trust that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Verdade, né? Então, uma questão interessante, né? Como seria... Você já pararam pra pensar como seriam as coisas... Tipo, por exemplo, a gente tá... Você tá vivenciando um futuro agora, né? Aí como seria se você tivesse, sei lá, tomado uma outra decisão no passado? Será que isso mudaria o futuro? Eu, no momento... A gente sempre parava pra pensar nisso. Pô, eu vou jogar na loteria, por exemplo. Eu deveria ter escolhido aquele número, mas...
Still amazes me every time he does that.
Yeah, the way they grow before your eyes really is astounding.
Hey, Dohalim, what would happen if you tried to cast that on a person instead of a plant?
I don't know. I've never made the attempt.
Are you seriously going to ask him to cast that on you just so you can be a little taller?
Vestido de casamento.
Are you crazy?
Pra quem quer. Pra Shione.
How'd you know that's what I was thinking?
You are a young man of straightforward goals, Law. It was an easy guess.
Eu vou pular daqui de cima. Tô nem aí. O cara aí aguenta. Não aguenta o tranco. Voltar pra cidade, né? Antes disso, tem um item ali no canto ali. Que eu não peguei. Onde tá? Descendo aqui pra baixo. Opa.
Hey, it's that
Cogumelo.
ingredient.
Yeah, the one for that recipe.
You always have an eye for food.
We might not be as bad as Alphen, but I feel like we're taking on too many requests.
We're helping people with
Beleza,
it.
vou voltar agora.
Back, are ya? How did it go?
Not bad. That should be all taken care of.
Oh, wow, that's great! I knew I could count on the blazing sword. Thank you, I really appreciate it.
The blazing sword until the bitter end, huh? I wonder what he would have done if I'd turned him down.
Well, I guess. He probably would have been disappointed that you couldn't help him.
But I can't help everyone. It's like I'm doomed to fail them. Sometimes I think Volron was right. Is this my only choice? Drop everything every time someone needs help? I talk to Nazamil like I'm some sort of role model. But look at me. What future?
Alphen.
I knew it would be like this if I came to the city. Why did I agree to come?
Alphen. Why did you save me? Was it just because you were a hero?
No, of course not. That's not it. I just...
You chose to fight because you had a reason, right? Regardless of what that reason may have been. Don't forget that you have friends. That there are people who can help guide you. That's part of the reason why I wanted you to come here with me. It's because I wanted to help remind you of that fact. From what I remember, there should be someone in this city who can help you in ways that the rest of us can't.
The Crimson Crows? No, not them. Doc. Right. Doc. Oh yeah, Doc's living in Olzebek now.
What? Hey!
Mais uma quest secundária completa.
The walls have been torn down and the worlds have become one, but people still divide themselves.
Some do, but not everyone. Take that tailor, for instance.
You're right. As long as there are those who try to join hands together.
Enquanto acabou.
We can move forward, even if only one step at a time. You're looking good, Doc.
You aren't looking too good yourself, though. I've been wondering when you'd show up. So, what is it? I don't know what you're struggling with, but just spit it out. That's the reason you've come here, isn't it?
I can't keep any secrets from you, can I? So, the truth is...
I see. So everyone comes to you asking for your help.
I don't mind being relied on. I mean, I'm happy to help. It's just that...
They take it for granted because you're a hero. That must be tough. I don't blame you.
I just don't understand. Renans hate me without question, while Dahnans call me a hero. Who in the world am I?
We spend such a long time as slaves. In some ways, I suppose we're still trying to get free. Listen, Alphen. How many hands do you have?
Hands? Well, I have 2.
And how many things can you hold at once with those 2 hands? You think the blazing sword can hold hundreds or thousands of things at once just because he's a hero? Nonsense.
Well...
All they see is the legend. They can't tell the difference between Alphen the person and Alphen the blazing sword. That's your real problem, isn't it? So you need to tell them. Remind them that you only have 2 hands.
Are you saying I should abandon people even when they're asking for my help?
Not at all. You want to help everyone. That's a great mindset, and there's nothing wrong with it. However, in order for you to meet everyone's needs, you would have to grow 1,000 hands. No, even 1,000 wouldn't be enough. You'd still miss something, and the people would still complain. All you can do is choose what's important to you. What will you do with just those 2 hands of yours? You are the one who decides, Alphen. Not the people, not the blazing sword, but you.
I decide. I decide for myself. I do.
Parece que você percebeu alguma coisa. Sim, mas eu ainda não entendi direito sozinho. Então vamos descansar aqui por enquanto. Você pode pensar nisso de noite, sem pressa.
Mosgul is being used as housing for Renans, so we can't go in.
The Renans there must be living pretty rough.
They say it's temporary until they can relocate to Pelegion, at the very least. I hear it's been improved quite a bit since Doc and I lived there.
Pode fazer 1 milhão de coisas, cara. 1 milhão de coisas. As pessoas ainda vão reclamar, cara. Não importa o que você faça. Você pode ser um herói, um policial, você pode ser o que for, cara. Infelizmente, cara, sempre vai ter alguém a reclamar de alguma coisa. É inevitável, cara. Então, não importa, cara. É complicado. O ser humano, tá ligado? A gente mesmo. Somos seres que são difíceis de entender às vezes, sabe? É incrível isso. Não dá pra entender, tá ligado? Mas infelizmente a gente nasceu assim, né? Eu acho que se a gente não nascesse desse jeito, cara, o mundo não rodaria do jeito que é hoje. Será? Será que se a gente fosse igual uma máquina, por exemplo, que tivesse um padrão, né, de pensamento, um padrão de... não posso dizer assim, um padrão de vida, né? Um padrão de vida cotidiano, né? Repetitivo, eu diria assim, né? É que o mundo seria diferente. A gente vai saber só daqui uns... deixa eu ver, a gente tá em 2023... Quem sabe daqui uns 100 anos, no futuro, a gente vai descobrir isso aí, né? Ah, a espada flamejante é a turma dele. Vocês não vão passar por aqui sem ficar, né? Descansar. Bom dia. Então, você conseguiu entender? Acho que sim. Quero com todos. Todos? Os corvos carmesim e as pessoas que moram aqui. Eu também quero contar para eles. Na verdade, eles são para quem eu mais quero contar, com minhas próprias palavras. Se essa é a sua resposta, então não há nada que eu possa dizer. Vamos pedir ao Nat para reunir todo mundo pra gente. Boa sorte, Alphen. O que ele vai fazer? Ao seu irmão.
What's going on?
I don't know, but it's gotta be something big. That's the blazing sword, you know.
Everyone, listen. I once fought with my friends against the Rehna lords. I did so because I thought it was the way to save everyone. I always thought that I had an obligation to fight, to help those unable to fend for themselves. But I realized I was wrong. I can certainly fight to some extent, but I'm still just a human. I'm not a god or a hero.
What are you saying?
No way! You mean you're not going to help us anymore?
That's not what I'm saying. I want to do all I can. But not because I'm some hero. Not because anyone told me to. I want to do it because I choose to. Even so, There's a limit to what I can do. And that's why...
You're saying you'll be a hero, who helps when you're truly needed.
Nath.
When Zephyr died, we foisted that responsibility entirely on you, rather than sharing the burden. Eventually, you'll be gone, just like Zephyr. Everyone dies in the end, whether they are a hero or not. We need to learn to fend for ourselves, and not rely entirely on you, or on any individual for that matter. Am I right?
Right. Exactly. I believe that is the path to real, lasting freedom. For all of us. But each and every one of you will need to work together. I'm asking for your help.
You heard him. The time for depending completely on others is over. From here on out, we have to find ways to do whatever we can on our own. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll be fine. Go ahead and leave the rest to us. You focus on yourself. I'm sorry for burdening you with so much up until now.
Thanks.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I guess in the end, it seems I was bound by the word hero myself.
You freaked me out when you suddenly decided to talk to everyone on your own like that.
Those who depend entirely on others cannot truly call themselves free. A good lesson that we all should keep in mind.
The people here will eventually understand. I really believe that.
If everyone can learn to truly think and decide for themselves, I think they'll start seeing a lot of things differently. And hopefully, one day, they'll realize that the differences between Dahnans and Rehnans don't matter at all.
So then, now that you've decided to follow your heart, what do you want to do next, Alphen?
I want to find Nazamil. I'm not sure what she's going through, but I can't help but feel like she needs us. But first, I want to go to Niez.
Yes.
I want to speak to the people in different cities like I did in Olzebek. I'll start with Niez. I'll start sowing the seeds in every town, so that maybe, one day...
That's quite an undertaking. Difficult for a hero, let alone one man.
Well, I guess we'll just have to lend him a hand then, won't we?
Niez it is then.
Eu conquistado a liberdade verdadeira.
Unlike Ulzebek, both Dahnans and Rehnans live in Niez. How do you plan to start?
Good question. Do you think we should talk to people separately or together?
Separately would raise questions. I believe at the same time is better.
Peraí, tem uma Shione aqui? É isso mesmo? A gente tem uma quest secundária aqui. Oxi, que é isso aqui? Tem uma aqui que é da Kizara. Ah, quest da Kizara. Quest da Rainrel. Da Shione aqui. Vamos fazer a daqui primeiro. Vamos ver essa aqui.
Yes.
O que ele quer? Revitalizando a cidade com rosquinhas. Derrote os Zugos no deserto.
Unforgivable. What's up with Shion?
Hell hath no fury like a hungry Shion.
Cadê aqui? Tem que ser com a Shione aqui. Deixa eu ver. Onde é essa missão aqui, mano? Pera aí, deixa eu ver aqui. Será que é lá dentro? Não, é lá em cima. É aqui não.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
É aqui em cima? é aqui em cima. Onde aquele garoto vai se meter? Qual é o problema? Você está procurando alguém? Alphen, sim, estou procurando meu filho. Ele saiu para pegar umas frutas, mas não voltou. Então você veio até aqui para dar uma olhada de cima? Não deve demorar muito até aparecer na loja para comprar as frutas, certo? Eu não dei dinheiro a ele, então acho que deve ter saído da cidade para colher sozinho. Tá. O que é isso? As missões secundárias de personagens focam nas histórias de cada membro do grupo. As missões secundárias para cada membro do grupo são marcadas por ícone do rosto deles, então aproveite-as quando você encontrar alguma. Completar ambas as missões secundárias de um personagem vai aprimorar o ataque de impulso dele. Os ataques de impulso aprimorados são extremamente poderosos, por isso desbloqueá-los deve ser prioridade. E é o que eu vou fazer. Vamos lá. Vamos pegar essa aqui.
I hope that kid hasn't gone too far. But speaking of doing what you want, Shion, what's something you've always wanted to do?
Procure pelo desaparecido do homem. Deserto. Deve estar por aqui, eu acho, né? Ah, ele deve estar aqui, ó. Vamos teleportar pra cá.
Me? I may have mentioned, but I have some...
Selou, porco coelho, ovelha, cavalo, galinha.
General ideas? Cooking, clothing design, things like that? I haven't decided on a particular thing I want to do yet, though.
I see. There's no rush, so give it some thought. Are you Delio by any chance? Your father's looking for you.
Whoa! The blazing sword? And I remember you too!
You're the one who gave us the elevator key at Ganymede Castle.
Yep. You saved my life that day. I made it out safely thanks to you.
Glad you're safe. My name is Alphen, and this is Shion.
I'm Delio. Nice to meet you.
Your father told us what you're doing out here. This is a dangerous place for fruit picking, especially alone.
But my father's been tired, and I want to help him feel better. When I was forced to work at Ganymede Castle, I saw so many people work until they dropped. When you came and freed us all, I was so happy. That's when I decided I wanted to help people too. And I thought I could start by helping my dad. But I don't have any weapons. So I thought about what else I could do.
Delio.
How about this? We'll gather fruit for you.
Shion?
Oh, really? I haven't found any yet and was starting to worry about what I'd do.
Yes, leave it to us. You go back home and wait with your father.
Okay, got it. Thanks, Shion.
I'm sorry I answered without consulting you first.
No, it's fine.
Tem outro aqui? Que outra quest que eu tenho que fazer aqui? Não, acho que é só essa por enquanto. Ah não, eu tenho mais uma aqui, que é desse maluco aqui, né? Deixa eu ver o que eu tenho que fazer aqui. Derrote os ogros no deserto de Agora. Onde tá esses bichos?
I felt the same way.
Ah, ali, ó.
After all.
I just want to show support for that child.
Yeah, I know.
Aqui? Ah. Oxi.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Now you see what I have here.
Strike! Searing blade!
No escape! Dragon form! Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
That'll bring you down.
Ready to double. Take this!
Lost. Don't you think you've saved up enough power at this point?
Get toasted!
Tasty! Burn strike! Not a chance! Dragon form!
You make quick work of them!
I have plenty of tricks up my sleeve.
Astral energy!
Say no more. We're in good form. Gotta break through.
You dare strike me from behind?
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Do it!
Blow them away!
Here I go!
More Zucos?
Keep calm and take them down!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Esse aqui é da hora, hein? No alto ainda. Acho que eu vou tirar a poeira. Lua giratória. Cadê esse aqui? É, né?
No sooner said than done! Glad you had your uses!
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Back into the fray! Now, you're mine! Dragon swarm! Severing wind! Take this!
Blasphemy of darkness!
Strike! Stardust!
Illuminate
Come on! Wind!
Holy
Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done! Time to let it rip! Here I come! Strike!
That was awesome, Shion!
Thanks. The next one's on you.
Coming through! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Scarlet Inferno!
Enemies incoming.
Not a chance! Stardust! Soaring Light Spear!
Everlasting darkness. Negative six.
Here I come!
Bathed in blood.
Strike!
Rending you apart. Bloody
Dragon Swarm!
More?
Here I come!
Negative six.
Dragon Swarm! You're mine! Win! Take this! Soaring Light Spear! Mirage! Move it! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Soaring Light Spear!
I'm Alphen! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
A chain between heaven
My
and
turn!
earth!
I'm not done! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself
Aí, boa noite.
All right. That should do it for the Zoogles.
Let's let Cole know we're done.
Beleza, fizemos duas quests.
I wonder how people in Mies have been doing since we left.
People are...
Yeah, right.
You did it!
Right.
I hope Cole's dream comes true.
I do too. By the way,
The Crimson Crows are so cool! I want to join myself someday.
Nice. I'm sure you'll make it in. When you do, I'll be right there with you.
How mature of you to be thinking about the future already.
The Crimson Crows isn't just it, though. There are a whole lot of other things I want to do, too.
Like what?
I want to go out and travel all around the world, like you guys.
That's great! Traveling's a blast.
Also, I still want to make something and sell it to people. I haven't forgotten my promise, Shion.
I'm looking forward to you making something tasty.
Have you ever thought of coming to Vicent to study? It could be an opportunity to learn about both traveling and sales.
Studying, huh? I've never done anything like that before. It sounds hard, but maybe I'll give it a try. I'll have to be brave to make life better for everyone here. Like when Alphen broke down that wall.
That is laudable insight to have at your age.
you should know, though, that balancing that with the Crimson Crows will be no easy feat.
What if you put together a new group? It could be your very own crew. Traveling the world, doing business.
Whoa, that sounds amazing! Okay, and we're gonna be called the Awesome Fearless Dreamers!
Ooh, I like it. A name like that just screams courage.
Don't you think it's a bit long? Well, I suppose it gets the idea across.
Welcome back!
We got some fruit for you.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm all right now. Listen, I'm sorry about what I said back at Ganymede Castle.
It's okay. I was a little surprised, but Alphen told me it wasn't my fault, so thanks for the fruit. It looks so delicious. I'll share some with my dad right away.
Ha ha! How wonderful. You've both been such a big help.
Our actions had greater benefits than we realized. I'm really glad we were able to free those people from slavery. Xian? What's the matter?
That child is just like I was when I was freed from my thorns, once I no longer had to deal with them. I thought of so many things I wanted to do. Am I selfish?
No, not at all. I think it's a good thing.
I'm not so sure. But after meeting that boy, I think I want to do more of the things I thought of.
Is that right? Well, I'll be here to support you. If there's anything I can do to help.
That means a lot. Thanks, Alphen.
Tá difícil assumir essa relação aí, hein, cara. Parece mais uma quest aqui, né?
So, have you thought about what you want to do first?
A little. I think that coming up with outfits sounds more fun than just reviewing clothing.
Oh yeah? I think that's great.
Thanks. And a new look for you is at the top of my list, Alphen.
Just don't pick anything too wild, okay?
Hey.
Então, Alphen, você decidiu viver sua própria vida ao invés de ser um herói, não é? É isso aí.
Right.
Então você deveria vestir o que quiser, não importa a sua posição, certo? Eu sempre usei o que quisesse livremente, por que você falou disso do nada? Então, você esqueceu do que eu disse? Um certo equipamento do qual você queria se distanciar para não chamar atenção? Ah, aquilo! Você lembrou agora? E agora que você falou, eu os deixei com o doutor, o equipamento do soberano e o traje da donzela. Na época eu também pensei que seria uma boa ideia, então eu não queria me ver como uma donzela. Mas não acho que tenha algum problema vesti-los agora. Nós ainda somos nós mesmos, não importa quais roupas vestimos. É verdade, a história por trás deles não importa mais. Nós podemos vesti-los quando sentirmos que é necessário. Concordo, na verdade eu gostava muito do design daquele enfeite de cabelo. Eu também não me importaria em usar aquela espada de novo. Para ser sincero, a estrutura da lâmina era bem única e interessante. Eu pensei que você diria isso. Devemos ir até a casa do doutor para pegá-los então? Sim, vamos. Outra quest. Como a casa do doutor é aqui, não é?
We owe Doc a lot.
It's nice having someone you can rely on. Let's collect our things.
Doutor. Ué, o que você tá fazendo aqui? Aconteceu alguma coisa? Não, só viemos buscar o que a gente deixou com você. Ah, aquelas coisas, então acho que vocês se decidiram. Eu cansei da bagagem que vem com ser um herói. Eu sou eu e não importa o que eu faça ou vista. Entendi, pelo seu olhar eu apostaria que você está bem. Beleza, espera aqui então. Remexe, remexe. Ai, ai, ah não, isso não é bom. Você tá bem, doutor? Eu tô bem, só levei um tombo. Parece que alguma coisa virou. Tem certeza de que você tá bem? Sim, é só que a queda dos meus materiais de cultivo valem por tudo canto e lugar. Eu quero criar um jardim de ervas, mas algumas delas requerem um solo especial para crescer. Eu sei alguns materiais para fazer o solo. Parece que isso é bem importante para você. Ainda podemos usá-las? Infelizmente não, eles não têm serventia agora. Ah não, desculpa, doutor. Por que você está se desculpando? Eu quem tropecei e sobre os materiais, bom, vamos dar um jeito, não se preocupe. Enfim, eu tenho suas coisas aqui, bem seguras, leve nas costas com você. Não, Nós vamos encontrar mais materiais, vá.
Yeah.
How's this?
Yes. It's what you can
That's
wait, but
Já tenho tudo mesmo.
Who might be an expert on medicinal herbs?
if you find anyone who knows about medicinal herbs or a book about them,
Sure, we'll find something for you.
Mais uma. O que ele quer? Ele com tigerine.
if you find any
Tá, então tem que procurar tangerine. Onde ela tá? Palácio Nis. E com tigrina. Onde ela tá? Quem é tigrina? Essa mínima ideia, mano. Tigrina. Quem é esse diabo, velho? Não entendi o que ele quis dizer, peraí, deixa eu ver aqui. Biblioteca. Mesmo que eu não seja um herói. Ah, essa aqui? Então eu tenho que ir pra Palácio Altelina. Então eu tenho que ir pra Menância Esquinte.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hurry it up, Alphen! Hey, you too, Lord Man! Haste makes waste, young one.
Oh, don't even start with me on that. Come on, we're keeping everyone waiting.
He's right. Shion and Rinwell must be getting impatient with us too.
I don't believe that's the case. Look, they seem to be enjoying themselves.
It feels so comforting to just sit quietly side by side, next to each other. And being able to follow through with something you've set your mind to like that. It's dependable, you know?
Wow, you really have a soft spot for that sort of thing, don't you?
Hmm? Are they talking about...
Yeesh. Kinda awkward if we butted in now, right, Alphen?
Not at all. We should say something.
No. It would be rude of us to interrupt. Let us assess the situation and choose the time to make our entrance with propriety.
You mean eavesdrop?
Personally, I really like those light, nimble movements. There's a graceful fluidity to them. And the strike that comes afterwards, it's always so cool, no matter which way you look at it.
Strike? Hold up.
For me, it's the poise I'm fond of. That dignified demeanor never seems to falter, all while staying alert and being receptive to even the most subtle shift in sounds.
Sounds.
I know. And those big, beautiful, thoughtful eyes. I keep finding myself inadvertently gazing into them.
Big, beautiful, and thoughtful?
She's right. Alphen does have beautiful eyes.
But if anyone has thoughtful eyes, it's Dohalim.
But surely Big Eyes refers to Law?
I can't wait to see Zare again.
The cat!
When I see you speaking with other Renans, they always look so happy. It's made me realize just how many people depend on you, Dohalim.
I'm glad to be able to help, but I do feel it goes a bit too far sometimes.
You can say that again. Apparently there are even some who want you to be the new ruler of the Renan people.
I suspect their minds are still trapped in the Renan mentality that the strong have an inherent right to rule and should be followed. Unfortunately for them, the reign they envision was but a fantasy, even in the old days. Going forward,
Yeah, a reality with no more lords or sovereigns.
though there are still those enthralled by my title of former lord. I hope to see the day when they too can stand on their own two legs.
That said, I don't think people place their faith in you just because you were once a lord. I kept it from you so as not to burden you further, but there have been quite a few requests for you in Vicent as well.
Is that so? For what, pray tell?
Some want you to pass on your extensive knowledge by becoming a school teacher. Others say they want you to help them learn to appreciate music. And, as a request for the elegant and handsome Dohalim, there were even some who wished to be your lover.
Well, that's a scary voice.
Sounds less like people want things from him, and more like they just want him. I wish people talked about me like that.
There he goes, talking like an idiot again.
When it comes to children, they all want you to be their father. Sing them songs, read them stories, that sort of thing. It's actually rather sweet.
I see. Not all things people desire of me are quite so vapid, I suppose.
Yes. As a side note, I should mention that most of these requests happen to come from women. It must be wonderful to be so popular,
Kisara, why are you staring at me with a gaze like the coldest winter?
In the end, it sounds like wherever Dohalim goes, he leaves a string of hearts in his wake.
I certainly do no such thing.
É, o Dohalim tá arrasando corações aí, hein? O bichão é matador de... Tem que ir na biblioteca. Vamos lá então. Aproveitar pra fazer todas essas quests secundárias. Que aí depois...
Hey, you're still hanging out at the library, right? Anything interesting happen lately?
Anything interesting? Well, I have found plenty of interesting new books to read.
Yeah? Like what?
Books on horticulture, culinary techniques, things like that. Recently, I've been diving into some new topics. I've gotten to know some of the other people at the library, and they've been recommending all sorts of new books for me to try.
So they're, like, book buddies, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Any book I choose for myself is going to be colored by my own preferences, so it helps to have some outside opinions. I'm broadening my horizons.
Yeah, great. Just don't spend too much time reading. It's not healthy.
Excuse me? You're the one who brought up the library. You just wanted to say that?
No, just... never mind.
Oh. Could it maybe be that you're lonely?
Huh? As if!
There's nothing wrong with that. I feel lonely sometimes too, being away from you guys. I think it's normal for friends to miss each other. But no matter how much I wonder what you're all doing out there, it's not like I can just pop over and see you.
Yeah, kinda hard to do that when we live in different realms.
But still, it's nice that we get to hang out from time to time, like now. Even if it is, you know, I'm always looking forward to seeing you all again. And that helps give me strength when I'm alone.
I've been looking forward to seeing you all again too. I didn't realize we both felt the same way. Alright, I'm gonna work my butt off when I get back to the Crimson Crows. I've gotta be able to keep up with you after all.
Just don't go overboard and get yourself injured.
It'll be fine. I'm far too tough to get injured that easily.
See? It's exactly that kind of attitude that I'm worried about. Ugh.
É a biblioteca que a gente tem que ir.
Got your face stuck in a book as usual, huh? What kind of stuff do you read anyway?
All sorts of things. Ancient accounts, histories. Just recently, I was reading a book about astral arts.
So what's the point? Does this, like, make your astral arts stronger?
No. I just read because I like to learn. Oh, it is also helpful for my research.
Research?
Mm-hmm. For example, I'm looking into whether it's possible to combine Dahna magic with Rehna astral arts. I'm also interested in the mausoleums and Dahna's past.
Okay. I'll admit, I'm not totally following. But, is there a purpose to this research?
A purpose? Well, I guess there is something I'd like to try someday. I want to try writing my own book, instead of just reading what others have written.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. What kind of book do you want to write?
I have several ideas I've been thinking about, but most of all, I'd like to write about Dahnan magic. And also, if there are any other Dahnans out there who can use magic, like me, maybe that book could help me find them.
Wow, you've really thought this through. You're amazing, you know that?
What's gotten into you? I'll have you know that flattery won't get you anywhere.
Law is correct. All the knowledge you've gained on Dahnan magecraft would be lost if not made manifest. That book would serve as a guiding light to scholars for generations to come.
You're gonna embarrass me if you keep talking like that. It's no big deal. I just like to study, that's all.
I know what you mean. Whether books or art, there is an indescribable, fragrant allure to those things that have traversed the ages.
Yeah. Who doesn't like the smell of old books?
Yeah, totally! They do smell, yummy, don't they?
What? La, please don't eat my books.
Hey. What?
Huh?
Got it. We've got the book. Let's take it back.
Lá pro doutor agora. Missãozinha demorada essa, hein? Teve muita enquete, né, mano? As personagens pulando, né?
To Doc.
She really is an amazing librarian. A bit unique, though.
We found a book for you, Doc. Apparently, it's full of details about medicinal herbs.
Oh, amazing. All these illustrations are a big help. I'll be able to grow so much more with this.
Great to hear. That makes all the searching worthwhile.
The owner said if there's anything you need to know, just contact the palace in Vicent and she'll respond.
How considerate. You really went out of your way for me on this one, huh?
I feel busier now than when everyone called you a hero, Alphen.
You may be right, but now Doc's herb garden will succeed, and a lot of people will get help.
I can't disagree with that.
As I'm sure you already know, that's just how he is. You can give up on ever trying to change him.
Oh, I gave up long ago. It's part of what makes him Alphen.
You guys are gonna make me blush.
Enough of this. Let's get what we came for and get going.
Sure. Here you go.
Odeli Artilais, Gun Artilais, Angélica Laminosa e Leazepiarques. Recompensa de conclusão.
I must say, I'm impressed with the old man's keen insight.
I know, right? I've always known him as a dependable person, but Doc still surprises me every time I see him. He's always looking at the big picture and how his actions can help others. I think it's really admirable.
I agree. But, you know, those same things apply to you, Alphen. You should be proud of yourself as well.
Thanks, Shion.
If Doc ever does end up meeting the librarian, though, he might be in for a bit of a surprise.
That's for sure. She certainly is somewhat unique.
Who knows? They might end up getting along.
They do seem to share a similar passion for knowledge. Perhaps they could spend some meaningful time with one another.
Anyway, I'm glad the Sovereign and Maiden outfits are back in our hands.
Me too. Now we can wear them whenever we want.
Yeah, you should wear them every day to make all the trouble we went through worthwhile.
The whole point of owning clothes you like is having the freedom to wear what you want when you want to. It's no fun if you feel obligated to wear something.
That's right. You shouldn't need a reason to dress up. You should just dress for yourself, because it's something you want to do.
I'm surprised. It's rare for us to have the same opinions on clothing. Maybe you're finally starting to understand fashion.
Well, I did have a good teacher.
My, you two have gotten close.
Looking back on our travels, Alphen, it occurs to me that you volunteered to help countless people by performing.
Ele é mais fraco que a minha arma. A Angélica Luminosa eu já tinha, né, mano? Porque eu fiz ela, né, velho? Bom, vamos pra... A gente tem uma quest em Visquinte, a gente tem duas quests. Vamos fazer a da Kizara primeiro. Aí depois a gente faz a da Rinrel.
Relatively menial tasks.
Cadê a dela? Tá lá do lado lá.
Instead of a hero, they should call you a handyman.
That title probably suits me better than Sovereign or Blazing Sword.
Alphen, the handyman. Nah, sorry, that's lame. Huh?
Huh? Right.
Além da visão.
You're really someone the people can count on. You never fail to amaze me, Kisara.
We're not done yet. Vicent is currently without Dohalim. Or my brother. I've got to handle things for now.
Speaking of your brother, those siblings reminded me of you and Miguel.
I can see why. When I was a child, I caused him my fair share of trouble.
We must find the girl and return smiles to both of their faces.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah?
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you think the missing girl was fighting?
Cadê ela? Ela tá aqui, né? Encontre a menina desaparecida. É aqui que ela tá. Qual parte será? Vamos ver. Ela deve estar por aqui.
With her brother?
It's what siblings do. My brother...
Cadê a menina? Tá dizendo que ela tá aqui. Entrada pra trazida. No rancho não tá. Aqui? Não. Não, ela tá aqui mesmo, nessa entrada aqui. Vamos dar uma olhada, vamos dar uma andada aqui, vamos ver.
Brother and I were also separated for a time, though that was less of a fight and more me rejecting him.
Kisara, don't worry. We'll find that girl, no matter what.
Yes. Let's.
Tá mostrando no mapa ali, não tá não? Não, não tá não.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
What's that?
Here we go!
Right, here goes! Resonate in the earth! Through escape! On your...
Don't mind if I do.
Sever it! Come and face me! Escape! Soaring light spear!
Within the soil.
You got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
In here! Let's get you all.
Severing wing! You're mine!
Thanks, Shion.
It's not the first time.
And I'm still grateful.
This one keeps
Don't you think you
charging
picked up
us!
enough power at this point? Do it!
I was just in an instant! Impact block!
We work well together. Like a finely timed waltz.
Here I come! I'm not done!
Tempest Whirl!
Dragon Swarm!
Here goes!
Wind! Here I come! You're on!
Zero flame!
Try hard not!
Water! Here
You're
goes!
mine!
Armor won't save you!
Dragon Swarm!
The enemy wields arts too.
No can see about that! Here's the astral energy! Full throttle! It's too late to
Caramba, morre logo.
sorry!
Demora, mano.
Take this!
Radiant light in your dreams!
Of regeneration! Dragon Swarm!
Regenerate!
Tempest Whirl!
Here
You going?
Celestial hammer!
Down on the
I'm going to need to use all the healing arts to accomplish this.
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
Meu Deus, não para de aparecer bicho,
I'm
velho.
right beside you!
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer!
Wind!
Dance in the wind!
Take this! Stardust!
Between heaven and earth!
Soaring Light Spear!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! More Sukos?
Keep calm and take them down! Dragon Sword!
Here I come! Stardust!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
The flames
Now!
will roar!
Take this! Take this!
Burning strike! Don't mind if I do! Freeze Lancer!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Lunar Corruption!
Armor won't save you!
I can do this by the power of water!
You're
No
mine!
more playing nice!
Dragon Swarm! Now
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Non-chip!
Lunar Corruption! Thank you. Now, Annihilation! Mega Red!
It's over!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Reload!
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
We're good to go.
The girl's nowhere in sight.
If the Zeugles were gathered here, maybe she's nearby.
Vamos lá, vamos procurando
Over
a
there.
menininha aí.
I was so scared.
So you were hiding in the bushes. I'm glad we found you.
You were surrounded by Zeugles. Did you get hurt?
No, I'm fine. Thanks to you.
That's good. But what...
I just wanted to repair my bracelet.
Your bracelet?
You mean that one woven from grass? It does look tattered.
My mom wove this for me a long time ago. And this is where my dad gathered the grass for it.
So it's a keepsake from your parents.
But my brother accidentally stepped on it.
That explains why you were fighting.
I just wanted to fix it. So I came here to gather more grass to weave it back together.
And did you find any?
Yeah, but I don't know how to weave. If Mom were here, she could show me.
Here, let me see that bracelet.
Huh? There you are!
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're safe.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to fix my bracelet.
No, it's my fault. I know how important that bracelet is to you. I should have been more careful. Huh?
I did. My older brother taught...
So not only did you find my sister, but you went out of your way to fix her bracelet, too? I sure am glad you're here in Menancia. You're our savior.
I've done nothing special. Plenty people in town...
This in any other...
You t-
That's for...
He saw.
No, I simply...
I see.
It's certain...
Wow, Kisara. I'm amazed you know how to weave grass like that. You said you learned it from Miguel, right? It sounds like he really did teach you everything.
Yes. Just like that girl's mother. He used to weave grass into bracelets and necklaces for me back when we were kids.
Kisara?
Sorry, it's just... It occurred to me that something he taught me to make me smile is now bringing a smile to someone else's face. I know that I could never be as great as my brother.
You were the one who decided to fix the bracelet and find the girl.
Dohalim.
Miguel's dream is still alive thanks to you.
You're right. Thanks to meeting all of you, I can say my dreams are no longer just dreams.
Exactly. I couldn't even hope to count all the times I've been saved by your shield.
Yeah, Kisara.
You've always been a...
And that one time...
Well, I'm glad to hear it. The ideals imparted to us can... There's...
Oh?
Tá, vamos pra Palácio Hotelina. É aqui, né? É a biblioteca mesmo. Fazer a quest da Ringwell.
Well...
No.
How about it, Halim?
Em busca do livro viajante. Visite o vendedor de rua em Visquinte.
Well, that...
Provavelmente ele vai mandar nós matar algum bicho. Ou roubar, ganhar de algum livro. Ou algum monstro esse livro.
An interesting title. I wonder what it has to say.
An intriguing question indeed.
What?
My thing.
Procure pelo vendedor de rua em Dahna. Praça Central. Praça Central é lá na frente.
It's quite the little adventure we went on.
Well... Huh? Yeah!
Agreed.
Procure pelo quê? Procure pelo mascate de Uzebek. Onde tá isso? Uzebek. Caralho, mano. Vai e volta e vai e volta e sobe e desce.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Huh? Thanks!
Onde eu vou agora? Procure pelo livro na floresta de Rudnir. Onde é a floresta? Aqui. Campo Nevado de Nevira. Vamos pra cá então.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Aqui, ali no meio ali, pertinho.
It feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Já enfrentei vocês, então fica na miúda aí. Tem um chefe aqui.
Look! It's gotta be that book over there!
But it doesn't look like those Zoogles are going anywhere anytime soon.
We can't let the book get damaged. We have to get it back quickly.
Courteous, aren't you?
That'll bring you down. Dragon Immortal Goblet! Searing Flame! Reload!
You picked the wrong fight!
Here, let me go! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Here's a healing art!
You're mine! Resonate with the edge!
Nice. Now I can keep at it.
I didn't heal you just so you can get
Your
out of
aggressive
there.
Katrina in an instant! Impact Claw!
Thanks for the boost, Halim.
It was a magnificent duet.
Blind you into dust!
Dance in the wind!
No escape!
The water
Haran! Elusive deity! You're finished! Demon Lash!
Tidal wave!
Dragon Warp!
Graviton field!
Severing Wind!
Agora! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Oh, thank...
As this book's knowledge is imparted to those who possess it, it may become a relic itself someday.
That's true. I feel like I found the answer to the book's question before I even read it. Relics sure are fascinating, aren't they, Dohalim?
Indeed. They're stimulating and teach us countless new things.
But we ought to return this one to its rightful place. Books are easily...
Aqui tem alguma coisa, não tem? Bom, depois eu dou um rolê aqui.
damaged, so we've got to handle...
Palácio. Depois eu dou um rolê aqui nessa parte da floresta que deve ter mais um bicho daqueles especiais aqui também. Se não me engano dessa DLC, deixa eu ver, acho que são 9 monstros. Tá mostrando aqui, ó. Campo, registro, não, aqui ó, registro do jogo. Aqui ó, receitas, pontos. Aqui ó, tipo de monstros de elite derrotados, 1 de 9. Acho que eu já achei uns 5 ou 6 já, viu? Missão cumprida.
I wonder when I'll be able to read that book. I can hardly wait to crack it open.
Acabou as missões secundárias. Acabou, só falta a gente ir pra Nice. Bom, é o seguinte, rapaziada, eu vou finalizar o vídeo por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado aí. No próximo vídeo a gente continua o modo história, né? Eu fiz essas quests aqui já nesse vídeo, já pra gente não ter que fazer quest secundária no próximo vídeo. Aí a gente avança um pouco mais na história pra descobrir o que aconteceu com a Nazamil. Beleza, rapaziada? Então é isso aí, rapaziada. Espero que tenham gostado aí. A gente se vê nos próximos vídeos. Valeu, é nóis. Fui.